What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again answering the questions that you asked me. Make sure you go to Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook. Check me out on there. Also go to the askchazzellisproject.com if you want to get a consultation or a quick question. Try to get more information, private information from me. I'll walk you through dating stuff, all kind of different advice. Go to askchazzellisproject.com and get that. Anyway, got a real good question about what turns men, how do women turn men into players. I decided to also tell people how men turn women into players. Because yes, women are players too. And yes, men are partially or mostly responsible for that. Just like women are mostly responsible for why men become players. People do what works. What happens is, a lot of these girls start out in middle school, elementary school. They're cool, nice people. They try to be nice to everybody. They try to be really straightforward and honest. And what happens is they walk around and they see all these other girls who dress the part. They see them stringing guys along, and a lot of times the guys that they liked. A lot of times they're like, man, I wish he would ask me out. And then this other girl goes up and she's got 5 or 6 guys strung along, asking her out and stuff like that. And she's like, man, I'm kind of shy, I'm kind of chilling, I'm trying to be a nice girl, but maybe I need to start getting a group of guys too, because it seems like every guy ignores me and they're all just following behind her. This is where for a lot of women, being a player starts. It starts in that middle school, sometimes even elementary school, where they start seeing one girl get with a group of guys chasing behind them, and they can't even get one guy to pay attention to them. They start saying, okay, maybe I need to dress a little bit different. Maybe I need to string some of these guys along so I can have a group, and it makes another guy feel the competition. Then as they get older, they start realizing, you know what, if I show a guy I care about him and show a guy I really love him, I sleep with him, and try to do everything in my power to get this guy to care about me and get this guy to love me back, he just treats me bad. He strings me along. He disrespects me. He takes me for granted. But if I run hot and cold on this dude, and one day I like him, the next day I don't, one day I'm calling him, the next day I won't, making him have to basically buy my love, beg for my love, go through all the process of trying to get everything he can out of me, and I refuse to do it. Some days I like him, some days I don't. He never can really know what to expect from me. If I keep him on his toes 24/7, then this guy stays interested. Now, when he stops being interested is when I finally do make a commitment and he feels like I'm conquered. This is why you see a lot of girls who just play and play and play, and this is like something that they do habitually because there's no way that they can stop. They're like, okay, if I stop playing this guy and he feels like he has me conquered, then he's going to stop respecting me and he's going to start taking me for granted and, no longer be interested. But if I just keep running hot and cold, I may be able to do this indefinitely with a whole group of guys. I might have this guy over here in the friend zone, might be somewhat dating this guy over here, may have this other guy who just gives me stuff and does what I want him to because he likes me so much. A lot of girls do this because they've tried to love guys, they've tried to be with guys, and unfortunately they just got swallowed up whole by those guys and mistreated, disrespected, abandoned. And for a lot of them, they say, this is the new way. This is the only way I can find peace and the only way I can be respected by a man is if I don't ever really give myself to that person. If I never really show them the love that they're looking for. And this is why you have a lot of women who go around being players. It's not like they were born that way. It's like the way guys treated them over their lifetime has caused them to say, you know what, this keeps me from getting hurt and this makes me valuable to guys. So some of you girls, put your player story down, in the comment box below. Let people kind of know, if you've been a player or if you currently are a player. Let us kind of know a little bit about what kind of turned you into that and what kind of influenced you. Was it a heartbreak? Was it somebody who used you or something like that? Was it just somebody you saw getting over in that way? Let us know a little bit about that. Also, make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com, get a consultation, a quick question. Also, make sure you go to Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook and like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.